Amorim will officially take over as Manchester United's manager on Monday, November 11, but here's why I think he'll fail. Now, I don't say this lightly. Amorim is a talented manager who has achieved great things at Sporting. However, at Manchester United, the challenges go beyond just the manager, and we've seen all of this unfold before. Let's start with the players. Right now, United's squad feels like a collection of individuals rather than a cohesive team. It's one thing to assemble talent, but if that talent isn't working hard, running for each other and sacrificing as a unit, you'll never get consistent results. This has been a major problem. Players show flashes of skill, but lack the drive to pull together under any manager. We've seen this with Erik ten Hag. He came in with a clear tactical plan and high expectations. Initially, we saw progress, a bit of that new manager bounce. But after a few months, it fell apart. The players seemed to lose motivation, stopped fighting for each other, and ultimately turned on the manager. Why? Because United's problems are deeper than just the tactics, their culture. And unfortunately, Amorim isn't going to change that overnight. Now, let's not ignore the reality of a new manager bounce. When Amorim steps in, there'll be an initial lift. The players will be energized for the first few weeks, maybe even 2 or 3 months. But after that honeymoon period, history suggests we're going to see the same issues creep back in. This squad has a habit of downing tools once things get tough or the hype of the new manager loses its impact. Amorim may get them running for a while, but sustaining that long term is a much bigger challenge. Then, we have the English media. Let's be real here. If you're not British and you're stepping into a high-pressure role, the press can be ruthless. We've seen this with Højlund and Xerxes and plenty of other foreign players or managers. The British media seems to give players like Maguire, Rashford or Luke Shaw more and more leeway, even when they're in poor form. It's a double standard that adds even more pressure on a manager from outside the UK, especially when things starts to go south. Amorim is coming into this with no Premier League experience, and while he may not be new to pressure, this media landscape is a different beast. He'll likely face scrutiny for every move, every tactical shift and every lineup decision, especially if results don't come instantly. The media isn't going to hold back, and constant criticism will become a major challenge for him. So even if Amorim brings a fresh approach and manages to get these players motivated, it's hard to see this lasting long. The squad itself lacks cohesion, discipline and the mentality to handle the demands of a top Premier League side. And when the initial bounce fades, we're likely going to see the same patterns, a disconnect between the manager's vision and the player's commitment, fueled by an unforgiving media environment. At this point, it doesn't even matter who's in charge if the underlying issues aren't addressed, and until those deeper problems are solved, it's tough to see how Amorim, or anyone for that matter, can truly succeed. In the next video, we'll discuss what needs to happen so Amorim can succeed. Once the video is out, it'll be here on the left. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss out, and as always, have a great day.